What's up, everybody? We're back at Southern National Motorsports Park for the last and final round of Catch My Drift series that they're running for 2024. It is, like I said, round 4 of the competition, last one of the year, and hoping this can be a fun weekend. Here on a pretty irregular day. It is Friday evening, it's shortly after 5 o'clock, and we're using today as a practice day. They're switching up the schedule, and then tomorrow we'll be doing the comp on Saturday, and maybe we get to take Sunday off and relax, but going out for some practice here shortly, feel the car out, feel the layout out, and set ourselves up for a good time.
My apologies for last time. For the one mess up, I know.
Just got back from our first session on this track. Layout feels solid, and so does the car. Mechanically, it feels awesome. Thought we might have to make a gear change because the track here, it tends to use layouts that are longer and have longer turns, but this layout is pretty tight and technical, so this gear that we have in the car, it feels pretty good. Went out for the first few practice runs and already feel comfy on the track, so good sign, and hoping the car can keep working like this for the rest of the weekend. Got a couple hours of practice today, so we're gonna go out and mess around, maybe change up the setup a little bit, but not positive, and overall just see how the track feels in the day compared to at night, and get comfortable with the layout before we jump into qualifying. qualifying now. Finished up the practice this morning, got a decent few laps in. Didn't really get to tandem with much of anybody except for a run or two maybe last night. Not much tandem practice, but overall I feel good with the layout, and I know I do know how to tandem pretty well, so should be all right, should be able to make it work. Going into the competition a bit after we do qualifying, hopefully lay down a solid score and get me somewhere nice in the bracket.
The other young gun on the line here, Jacob Duncan.
Salty towards this kid.
Oh yeah,
He beat me.
Here he goes.
Jay-Z powered Jacob Duncan.
Yeah, off the line, snatching the next gear.
Love this kid.
Through that inside clip.
Real.
Out
Real
first
fluid.
touch. Oh yeah, second
fluid
touch.
there.
A ton of angle right there, slowing the car down. Making his way out to outside zone number 1. He's in it. Fills the whole zone, not as deep as
Looks
some of
good
those
through
other
there.
guys, but he was committed. Into the second outside zone, just barely in there, but he's filling it all the way out to the wall and across the line.
Very well done.
I'm not saying
Amazing.
that was a safety run, but I don't think that he was pushing as hard as he could have.
No, he wants to, you want to get out there and, like I said, doing 7.5 or doing an 8. But, like, if this is his 7.5 or an 8, and that's just something to get on the board, take some weight off your chest, this is a fantastic run. He is everywhere he needs to be.
Keep that 10 in the pocket.
Yeah.
Keep the 11.
Like I'm saying, it's so much
top.
more fun when you can let that 10 hang out because you know your burst run.
Went out for my qualifying run. Don't hate it, don't love it. Played it pretty safe, just tried to get a score on the board, and should be good enough to at least put me somewhere decent on the bracket. We'll go up there for our second drivers meeting of the day and see where I scored. So I qualified 15th, which not my best, but tried to basically just go out and throw down a safe run, which I guess I get what I get. So halfway, about midway in the field, and top 32 is going to be a tough battle from the looks of it, but going in with my head high, hoping for the best.
This is a JZ powered coupe and a supercharged LS hatch. Both these guys are shredders. I expect to see a
Dogfight.
good battle here.
Yeah.
Arms are down and they're off.
Flicking it in. Picking up that first
A
inner
lot
clip.
of angle, but
Yeah.
Chris is not letting him run away. Consistent spacing. Now's the time. He's going to start working that hatch closer in. Make sure he gives him room to transition.
Woo! Nice there. Jacob's a lot of wheel speed.
A lot of wheel speed.
A lot of wheel speed in that car.
Chris is out front.
Almost like
Getting them ready. Arms are up. Arms are down.
see what Chris does here is a lead run.
Jacob not giving him any room to breathe.
No room at all. But Chris is laying down a great, where he needs to be, lead run. Came out of that outer zone just a little bit early. See how they wrap around here to the last outer zone. Chris is right there where he needs to be.
Jacob staying with him.
Getting the international symbol to hang out. Oh,
Jacob Duncan gets the
win.
The aggression paid off.
It does. And I can appreciate that. I appreciate aggression paying off.
So we made it into the top 16. Getting ready to go back out to our next battle. Just got some downtime right now to chill and relax and watch the other guys battle it out. Overall feeling really good and hope we can keep this momentum going.
Fantastic battle.
Richie locking him in. Arms are down. Dustin Walker, our number 2 qualifier out front.
The suspense. Dustin really, he's, as expected, got the car exactly where it needs to be. But Jacob Duncan is right there, mimicking every action he makes.
He's getting a little aggressive in the chase. He almost got himself pinched off, but he survived.
Recovered very well right here. Nice.
I mean,
Stockish 350Z. Think he does.
Dustin wheels.
That
So
man's got some hands.
I expect to see, so here we go, Jacob out front. I expect to see Dustin making a few sacrifices in the chase to maintain proximity, just from the power difference here.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be.
But, I mean, he's right there with him.
Yeah,
He's not letting him run away.
he's not at all.
Small sacrifice and angle, but he's in his door. Looking to change the radio station on him.
Yeah. Well done by Dustin. Well done by Jacob to differentiate.
I mean, it's getting to the point where we can't even nitpick these guys.
Yeah. Got a fine tooth comb. Oh, Jacob Duncan gets the win. Who
Arms are
won?
down.
Who won Nickerson Hall?
Taylor Hall beat Nick Abbott, and Danny Dominic beat Alex Gold, and now we got Trevor Rhodes out front of Jacob Duncan. Jacob Duncan kind of far back from what we're used to seeing. I don't know if this is a safety, if he's just or if Jacob's playing it safe. He's working his way in, getting closer.
He might be head down in his phone. Never know.
And they're off. Jacob Duncan out front. Trevor Rhodes in chase.
Jacob Duncan's just really got that thing dialed up. A lot of speed dialed into that car. But 370's right there with him, keeping it in tow.
He's not letting him run away.
He's
And
not.
He's not making a big sacrifice either.
And he's mimicking everything he's doing. Little
If
sacrifice
Jacob
there.
Duncan was playing it safe in his chase, I mean, that might put him at risk here.
Yeah.
They're in the trunk, huh?
Yeah. Like if you're gonna hit him, I'm gonna hit him.
Jacob
right
Duncan gets the win.
I agree.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Top 4. We did it. We made it. We're in the top 4, and unfortunately, things are gonna get a lot harder from here. I know right now for the final 4, I'm getting ready to go up and battle against Jonathan Nairn, which is essentially a pro level Formula Drift car built to that spec. So gonna be a challenge, gonna be probably the hardest car I've faced yet and the hardest battle I'll have yet. But if I can win this one, I guarantee myself 2nd place. But if I lose, I get 4th. So regardless, this is the furthest I've ever made, and I'm happy with my progress this year. But hopefully I can, you know, keep this momentum going and end up on top.
So we got Jonathan Nairn leading Jacob Duncan. This is your final 4 battle, right side of the bracket. Winner goes against Taylor Hall in the final.
Arms up, arms down.
Here they go. Jonathan Nairn tips into that inside clip. Jacob Duncan right there with him into that touch and go.
Jacob's not letting him breathe a
Not letting
bit.
him get away. He's staying right there with him. In the door.
Jacob Duncan understood his time, and he's performing very well right now. One up, one down. Let's hit him.
Jacob Duncan out front. Tips into that inside clip. Head into that first touch and go. Just slightly shallow on a touch and go.
Jonathan Nairn almost picking up that back end.
Second touch and go. Hitting into outside zone number 1.
Jonathan not giving him an inch to breathe here. They wrap around to that final outside zone.
Nairn
Makes a little bit of a
shallow.
mistake there. Jacob Duncan really puts the car where it needs to be. We may
Oh no, this is gonna
have a
be-
game-changing battle.
Jacob Duncan
Jacob
gets the
Duncan
win.
gets the win.
Wow.
Wow. Family right there on the bottom of the screen.
Good support team.
Yes. Love that for that young man right there.
Yes! Woo! Thank you! Alright, baby. Into the final battle. Beat Jonathan Nairn. That was a tough one. Now it's up against Taylor Hall. Honestly, no matter what the result of this battle is, I am a happy camper, but obviously it would be nice to get first. Current strategy is just keep doing what I've been doing. Leads have been solid, chases have been tight, vibes are still good, I'm feeling good, I'm comfortable. Guaranteed myself 2nd place, which is astronomical. I'm so happy. This has been
I'm eager. We're standing up. We're not even in frame anymore. Don't come back to us.
No, we are not even on the edge of our seat. We're past that.
We bought the whole ticket. We're standing up, by God. checking. We're good. Arms are down. Here they go.
Taylor Hall out front, tips it into that inside clip.
Really got a lot of speed in that car.
Jacob Duncan right there with him. He's not letting him get away. Outside zone number 1.
Performing insanely right now. He needs to do an aggressive top here to close the gap. What's he got? He does. Closes that gap. Jacob Duncan is on his door to the left side. Wow.
I mean, he made the right sacrifice at the right time to stay with him. The sacrifice he needed to make to maintain that proximity.
Here we go for our last battle. Arms are dropped. Jacob Duncan's going down the straight first, second, flicks it into that first outside clip, or first inside clip. Taylor Hall closes the gap. Transition, perfect timing with them. Really on the back quarter panel of that S13. Taylor Hall wrapping around the first outside zone, right there on Jacob's door. Let's see how this last outside zone plays out for the last round, last battle. Catch my drift, fucking awesome. Taylor Hall, Jacob Duncan crossing the line. Absolutely fantastic driving.
That was the final battle that I wanted to see.
Whew.
No questionable anything, no hiccups. Both drivers made the right call, both runs. Taylor Hall is in Jacob's door. Jacob Duncan is on a terrible lead lap right here. This is drifting. This is what we want to see. This is what I come here for. This is what you come here for. Look at this.
Absolutely impressive by both ends of the spectrum. Both drivers, phenomenal driving.
No mercy, huh?
No.
I felt it both sides. Boom, boom, bumper cars.
No mercy.
Jesus! Go look at your other side.
We come down to these two gentlemen, Mr. Jacob Duncan, Mr. Taylor Hall. I've watched a lot of drifting in the last 12 years, and to watch a battle where you can say both these guys made the right move on every part of this track that they could in what they were driving, in the layout that we had, that was probably one of the best battles that I've watched on a grassroots level.
Fantastic, dude. Great job, guys.
So without talking too much, without going into detail, your first place winner, Mr. Taylor Hall. Second place, Jacob Duncan.
All right.
Congratulations, Jacob.
Everybody here, you know it.
He's not even old enough to drink.
Just finished up with the driving, coming in, and as you can tell, we pulled second place. I am beyond happy. This event was absolutely insane, and the driving that we all had to do to get to where we got was ridiculous, but it worked out. Had a ton of fun doing it, and another podium that I can be proud of. And I mean, even if I lost to Taylor Hall, which cannot be mad about it. He was just pulling away from me. He had the car on me since he was in his FD Pro car. It was just hard to keep up. So I knew going into the very end, I was probably gonna be losing to him, but I just gave it my best shot, and you know, here we are. A huge thank you, of course, to all the sponsors: Stage Wheels, Kenda, Race Treads, Link ECU, Wiring Specialty, Spectune, everybody that's helped out to get this car to where it's at. This year has been beyond phenomenal, and I owe it all to you guys. We built something pretty cool, it seems like, because you know, this car just seems to work everywhere we take it. For now though, driving's done. We'll be chilling until tomorrow. Stoked. As you might be able to tell, we've already started to pack up. We're getting ready to hit the road, but this weekend was absolutely phenomenal. We got in even a little bit more driving today. Bullied Danny around the track a little bit, left a few new marks on his door, but overall, this weekend was fantastic. Still beyond happy with my second place and how I drove for the competition, and you know, I don't think it could have went much better than how it did. Had an absolute blast this weekend. Huge thank you to Catch My Drift for hosting this series, and I can't wait to hopefully come back again next year. If you've been watching this far into the video, I appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.